Hey guys, we're back with our second part to our Wolf Among Us playthrough. So, I'm glad everyone was able to stop by. Let's get right back into this. It's been a while since we last did this, so we're gonna try our very best to complete this. Hey, old coffee, how's it going? We're gonna continue where we last left off on here. You a fan of the Telltale stuff? Because I sure am. Perfect. This is where we said we were gonna stop the last stream. Hey, DeBeer. Yeah, everyone's early. 5 o'clock's a good time to stream. Good to know. Oh yeah, we're looking for the door to the... Crap, what's his name?
That's it, alright.
The Crooked Man. That's it. Let's, we'll see if we can open it. Yep, alright, well good. But it's gonna move, so you want to do it quick. Where are we at? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? They may not be finishing Walking Dead.
What the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss.
No.
Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you aren't here on a social call.
What is this place? Or where is it? I know I'm not in Central Park anymore.
I'm not sure.
Oh,
I've only ever come in
God.
through one of the portals.
I'm
I don't think you
sad
can get
now.
in from the actual street. But you can't blame him for wanting to make it hard to find. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me.
Alright, let's get this over with. Come on.
That's all I want, Sheriff.
Get that thing oiled, dude. My goodness.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter.
Tim, how can you be working here? You know who this guy is, don't you?
He's not as bad as you think.
Kinda, yeah.
He doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is going to get caught in the middle.
Don't you realize you're not just minding the door? Work for that crooked bastard, your hands get dirty.
It's not so bad.
Not so bad. Are you fucking blind, Tim? He's a murderer.
So you're telling me you agree with everything Crane does? A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you.
No, it's okay, DeBeer. Don't worry about it. Things happen.
What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Thanks.
Thanks, DeBeer.
What did I tell you? Stop laughing at me. Oh yeah?
Go ahead. You got a job to do.
Sheriff Wolf, sir.
I have a couple sponsors in The Walking Dead. Pray it happens. Oh, that's cool. Wow, we made some enemies.
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
You got me here. Let's talk.
Not sure. That's just how they created him. Intimidation. I'll go with that. What? Seriously?
I've heard stories about you. In the old
Why do I
days,
do this?
Picked off those men one.
Why do I do this?
Oh, how they scream.
I don't understand.
Wolf is coming.
Seriously.
And they would wait, hiding anywhere.
This wasn't even worth it.
Shivering corpses.
Why do I do this?
Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes,
It's the end of the episode. Are you kidding me?
and you give it to them.
I might as well just have been like, you know what, let's just finish the first one. But no.
I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Oh, there's so much I was looking forward to, and I didn't realize there was like 6 minutes. Wow. Did you send Colin to the farm? You and 85% of players decided Colin should not go to the farm. Good. Did you attempt to remove Marissa's ribbon? You and 63% of players did not try to remove the ribbon. Which crooked operation did you guys investigate first? You and 63.2% of players went to the cut above first because I was told to do that. Did you send Toad to the farm? You and 73% of players Toad should not go to the farm. How did you respond to the crooked man? You and 41% of players agreed to talk with him first. I think I did that before too, if I believe. Well, what do I do now? You know what? I'm going to just retitle this and just go to the next episode because we'll just do that. Because next time... Or should I just... Or should I just start a new stream? Now to start this. Maybe this time I'll find a good spot to stop. And have a decent amount of time afterwards to do a part 2.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No! What monsters are you? What horrible, evil, villainous, warped monsters are you?
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Will do.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
I guess I don't mind it as much. It kind of sets the tone, the mood, sort of, maybe? I don't know. That's just me.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
It's all the music. Guess it depends on the person listening.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff. Relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat?
Oh.
Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really
Why not?
Carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
Got a scotch?
Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man. Well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
You're right that there's a conspiracy, but you're the one behind it.
I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No. I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
Oh, I think I do. I'd love a good reason to put a bullet between your eyes after what you did!
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie. You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like that?
You think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
get the fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff.
Sorry I was quiet, guys. I had to retitle the
There's
episode.
no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
Get the fuck away from me. He's the one you fucking want.
You killed him now.
So well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
I saw it. I was retitling the episode. That's why I was so quiet.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Okay, I went from 3 to 7. Hey Ben, how's it going? Oh boy, down to a fight! Oh gosh. I'm not paying attention. Oh. Get out of here. No you don't, no you don't. Oh, wow.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Okay.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's not the best as of right now. Oh boy. Hey Pew Pew. Oh, caught ya.
This way.
Stop it. Hell yeah.
Come on.
Oh, shit.
I know.
What happens when you're in gang wars? Hey. Come on! Took the freaking bumper off! Scottish Beast has lost his phone, so he won't be here until he finds it. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh! It just got so more intense. We're going up, we're going up. Oh god. I failed for once. Get out of the way. Why are you in the road? That's what I want to know. Could just go to the rooftops. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right, he does do that. I forgot. Well, we're gonna go Spider-Man, jumping from roof to roof here. Actually, probably the Hulk, if anything. Well, maybe not. Oh, I did make it. Okay, never mind. We're good. Yeah, this is a good episode. Oh god, I hit the wrong button.
Fuck! What was that?
Why don't you turn around and find out? Hi! Ah, she went with the other car.
Oh
my gosh.
I can't.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on, let's go.
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
He's not moving.
Keep going.
You're just like toxic. Earth to the beer.
Come on.
Fuck it.
I'm going right in. Toxic's not here yet, guys. And I'm surprised Cam's not, or Rad.
Come on. We
Yeah, you did.
Stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Fuck. Well, it won't be your fault. Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I just noticed.
Please, Sheriff.
Hello, Governor.
Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then? You fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
That's not my problem.
Oh, I get it. When a pretty little girl shows up at your door wanting help, you've got all the time in the world. But when I've got something to say, it's not your problem. Well, fuck you. Go ahead and kill me then, but it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. and I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing.
Well, kinda.
It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit.
Hey,
Job's
Milko.
done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To
Go to
ensure
school.
absolute discretion.
Help me.
Promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die.
Can we not talk about death in the chat, please?
It was just a stupid idea.
Or else I'm gonna have to... This is why Pew Pew can't be a moderator.
Guarantee.
Plain and
That's how
simple.
it started anyway.
Pew Pew
This was
causes all
supposed
this.
to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. And the crooked man
Thank you,
showed up,
SSM.
and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
You don't get a choice if you're involved in this.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
There's toxic.
I wanted to be this person. What I did to Faith and Lily. To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no!
Jeez,
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Just... Jesus.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Toxic just shows up and just sees a death immediately. Man, the chat's going crazy.
Oh, fuck!
Get up.
Ew, I can see his intestines.
Don't think so, Bigby.
Gross.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him.
I'm glad someone here's a mod.
Really fuck him up for me, all right? For both of us.
Don't worry about the crooked man.
old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. Let's not draw this out.
All right, Georgie.
There. I don't know if I want to know what it means. I've kind of just ignored it. Sometimes you gotta do that. At least I ended his suffering. Guess so. Shepherd Metalworks.
Still warm. He's here, all right. Of course.
Oh, I forgot I had to mash buttons. Who's the lady stuck with Pat? Well, I don't know if I should say because Pat might want to keep that to himself. Who knows? Maybe she'll be on the channel one day. Who knows?
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf.
That's me. Or that's him.
You used to be something.
Oh wow. They followed us. Snow? What's her Faith?
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering.
Why can't I move this way? That's weird. Why can't I move this way? There we go. It's like inverted or something. That's not weird at all. Can I go any further? Yeah, I can go around this way. I think I got inverted for some reason.
Silver.
Oh, hello.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Don't shout.
Ah, baby. I see you've made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Toxic. She's gonna dodge this probably.
Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
Wow. Oh gosh. What am I looking at? Oh, I'm moving. Right. Oh! I was not quick enough. Toxic purple's my favorite color. Ah, wrong button. That's rare for me to do.
Come out and face me!
Whoa. What is happening? She's like, wow, that's, I forgot how demonic she looked. Big Bad Wolf versus Bloody Mary. Never would have thought that. I had to really? Wrong stick, I guess. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Well, we're one step up from being wolf now. Bad choice. Why would you be your true form if you keep stepping on glass? That's just not smart. Oh, there's more than one of them. Oh, God. Oh God. There's just so many of them. Oh God. Now here's the true form of the big bad frickin' wolf. Let's go, guys. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh boy. Huff and puff! No! Oh, that was close. Oh, it's so freaking cool. His eyes are still yellow. That's awesome. What is going on?
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of... I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny.
He's like
a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women.
Georgie did.
And I think you know that.
And you told him to do it.
All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will. As long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about protecting Fabletown. And some asshole murders 2 of our people. It's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Yep. That's what happened.
And your punishment will follow.
You guys could have just been enjoying the game and talking to one another, but no, you gotta do what you always gotta do and pretty much screw around the entire fucking stream. God. Every freaking stream.
I know, but we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on
Right,
such short
Toxic?
notice.
I don't get it.
I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you did.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. wanted a chance to talk, well, go ahead.
What? We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
That's right, you did.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees.
Pun intended.
I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Yeah,
Any of
okay.
you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
Which you are.
When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway.
Very
With
manipulative.
nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
They burned my tree to ashes.
What?
You burned it down?
You see?
Why would you do that?
Snow wanted the tree destroyed, so I did it, all right?
Yes, because she was helping Crane and the Crooked Man. Would you rather have that continue?
What choice did I have?
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me,
I did.
I truly
Because
want what's best
I
for
burned
this
it
town.
the first time I played, and then I didn't burn. Or
And
no.
that may not always be clear right
I didn't
away,
burn it the
but
first time I
want you all
played,
to
and the
know
second
that
time I
care
burned it,
deeply about all
which was
of
this
you.
time.
And
I did
so
stuff
does
I
the
didn't do
sheriff.
before.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
We didn't get you into this situation. He did.
The crooked man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the crooked man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Crane had a crush on Snow.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes, you're responsible.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
Now, don't make him a murderer.
For fuck's sake, killing someone who's trying to kill you is
They
hardly...
were there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me?
Hey,
it was
Moko.
them. And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
And we have yet to find out where he is.
Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen,
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
Pew Pew's back.
Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it
okay,
leads
Mel.
to our
Oh,
dear
Pew Pew.
citizens? Who will protect
Just
you
trying
from
to
the big
entertain
bad
people, and
wolf?
this place isn't here to
Bigby? Miss
disagree.
White?
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons.
Is their eyebrows supposed to be that close together?
Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her?
No, she killed herself.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry,
You're good, that's just
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith
Evidence.
and Lily are dead
We have
because
evidence.
of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
It's okay, SSM.
You're going to
Thank
take
you for
the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls
Thank you
will
for
back
that.
me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
Me 3.
That's it.
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
Always rip your arms off first. Would you enjoy that?
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There
she
will be
has
more
a
if he isn't stopped.
Evidence can be exciting.
Get rid of him.
Too dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
We should vote.
Should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really.
Oh, no.
He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
I wanted a vote.
Want Miss White?
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
It doesn't matter, guys, please. It doesn't matter who started what. It's
Yes,
in the
Sheriff.
past.
Do what you think.
Rip his head off,
Teach him a
lock him
fucking
up,
lesson.
or throw him
He has
down
to
the
die.
wall.
We can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Just locking him up.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Oh! No, 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 no. I thought the game froze.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
Oh, I'm locking him up.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't be
what he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right. Do it.
Since when was life just a story? You said Canada was weak. I reacted. That's it. I don't want to continue on it. Welcome to luxury apartments. One day later. The reason I decided to lock him up was because I threw him down the well my first time playing this game. and I don't know if I want to rip his head off. So there's been a lot of head ripping off in this stream, so I thought, might as well keep it kind of PC, I guess.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Don't forget this the next time your deputy mayor gets an itch to destroy my worldly possessions.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This is definitely not as long as previous episodes.
This fucking line.
And yay, Shaggy back. Shaggy's back.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Scott.
We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
That's funny. Hi. God damn, I love that pig. I love the irony in this game. One of the three little pigs living with the big bad wolf. God, I love that. It gon' rain. I had to say it. After I heard that thunder. Oh, so they are going to the farm. Aww.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
So Toad ended up going to the
Carry
farm.
me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
I have to call 999.
Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
What is it?
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
Yeah, you'll be able to meet Shrek. He's real fun.
Do we have
and
to
Donkey
go?
and
I wanna
Fiona.
Stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know,
It's like crack cocaine. Wait, no. It is sad.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
I wonder if there's a way that both Toad and Colin go to the farm.
Saying goodbye?
Hey, it's her. What's 999? What's that? I don't understand.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget.
Oh, it's like
I
911.
know
Gotcha.
it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay.
I'm not removing that. I feel like it'll still, like... I don't know.
Listen,
Kill her?
I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start.
The only one going to jail is the
Faith,
crooked man.
Lily and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Marissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah.
No.
Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all
Wow.
this?
I didn't know this
pointed you in
before.
the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Marissa. I'm sure that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now.
Toxic.
We'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different.
Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse.
Is that you? No.
Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
That's what Faith said. Faith said that in the beginning of the episode.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
Wow. Guys, that's it. What did you do to Georgie? You and 68% of players killed Georgie. Did you give the Crooked Man trial? Yeah, a lot of people did that. 89%. How did you punish the Crooked Man? 47 players chose to imprison. Did you accept TJ's gift? Yes, we did. What were your last words to receive? 54 players. I hope I've done some good here. Well, pretty down the middle. But blue is cool too. Guys, that's gonna do it for this series. Oh wait, we got some other stuff here. Beast, you lied to him about seeing Beauty outside the apartment. You beat him while he was down. Beauty, you promised her you wouldn't tell Beast that you saw her outside the apartment. Bluebeard, you fought him after the interrogation. The Butcher, you beat him up during the interrogation. You offered him protection in the business office. Colin, you gave him a drink when you asked for one in your apartment. You helped him to avoid the farm. Crooked Man, you took him back to the witching well and you imprisoned him. Dumb, deceased. Faith, you gave her money after the fight with the woodsman. Yeah, because Faith and Narissa look very similar. Georgie, you smashed up his place. Is deceased. Greenleaf, you burned her tree. Gren, you ripped his arm off at the Trip Trap bar. You drank with Gren after Lily's funeral. Holly, you interrupted her sister's funeral. You pretended to be a woodsman. You pretended to be the woodsman while she was passed out. Snow, you brought her along with you to the Trip Trap. You showed her Crane's photograph of her. You promised to bring the Crooked Man back alive. Oh, that's Tiny Tim. Gotcha. You chose to wait for him. Toad, you stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm. And Woody, you chose to arrest him at the Trip Trap bar. So I did stuff I didn't do before. And it's hard to say this because Telltale probably will never make a second game to Wolf Among Us. So I'm glad I decided to stream this because I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So thank you again, guys, for stopping by and for sticking around and hanging out with me because it's always a great stream. And if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, why don't you hit subscribe if you want to see more content? Like, at least I try to get stuff out for you guys. So thanks again for watching, guys. We'll catch you tomorrow, probably, most likely. I gotta find something to do on my own again besides Call of Duty. So thanks again for watching, guys. We'll catch you next time. Peace.